Hello, Melissa here. I just thought I would film one of these. I do this a lot. I've got some Palo Santos lit here. And I recently did a trade. And this is the book I got. I'm so excited to have it back. Not that I didn't want to get rid of it to begin with. But anyway, I got this book, right? And it smelled like cigarette smoke really bad. Even though I asked the person I traded with if it came from a non-smoking environment, and they're like, oh yeah, it just came from a shop that had incense burning, but it was not true. It reeked with cigarettes. So it lived in my garage for a couple of days, and then I've had it out in the sun all morning, opened, but it didn't really get rid of the stinky stink. So I've done this before with decks. If I can... Anyway, and this is how I do mine. I don't know. I'd like to know how other people do theirs, but I get my Santos going. I find that when it's a book, it's harder to use just incense, but I have incense going also. So I just basically, any excuse I have to light this in my house is welcome. So I thought, well, this is great. So that's what I do. I just basically open all the pages and let it soak in, because it'll hold the scent of this, and I think this scent completely gets rid of the cigarette smoke. So, and that's the first time anybody ever lied to me about, because I've gone on eBay and asked, smoking or non-smoking, and they're like, oh, we do smoke. So I don't bid on those, It's like I want to know because I don't want to participate. But to have somebody blatantly lie to you and say, oh no, and I knew because I saw in the pictures, in their Facebook pictures, that they were smoking. But I thought, well, I'll ask, maybe that's not actually them. And so yeah, people fib. And there was no need to fib because I was giving them a deck that they really wanted, and it was an out-of-print deck. So, but it was a deck that I really hated. So I didn't care, about the value of my trade for the book. But I'm just tickled because I never really, expected. I have 2 sets of these. So now I got... I have 2 decks and 1 book, so now I have 2 books again, which is really cool. So anyway, that's what I do, and I'd be curious to see some of you guys's, if y'all have a different way that you like to do, because especially if there's an odor you're trying to get rid of. So, when I got my Dow Oracle several years back, it had a funky smell, like dead body smell. I don't know, it was weird. So I had to actually leave that deck spread out for almost 2 weeks. But the scent finally left. This was before I had this wood to burn. But I don't think it works with a book because it stays closed up. So anyway, that's all I had to say about that. I hope this helps somebody if they get a stinky deck. So, goodbye. Thank you for watching.